Vision, mission, values, culture. These are fundamental tools in the creation of a resilient, supportive environment that engages its workers. Now, if you've never attempted to create any of these inspirational, intangible organizational assets, you're in for a treat, plus a lot of frustration and often confusion. Creating these motivational beacons to guide employees through their daily workflow in a way that is aligned with the organization's strategic goals and objects is quite challenging. Far too often, the result of endless hours spent on a corporate retreat is a series of meaningless platitudes that are variations of those best practice examples. But no two individuals are identical in their specific needs, wants, expectations, and desires. And the same is true for organizations. But it is in these differences that USPs, or unique selling propositions, are created. What's a vision versus a mission? Now, all organizations, nonprofit, for-profit, or even educational, must generate money in order to survive. And the source of those funds might be through sales or sponsorships, donations, or even enrollments. So, espousing a vision of making millions or billions of dollars annually is neither a vision or a mission. It is merely the end result of the actions that the organization takes, its mission, in order to create a legacy or its vision. Now, according to the Marketing Blender, visions are all about organizational dreams of how they will change the world. In contrast, missions are all about the specific ways that the organization will serve its clients and stakeholders, the servant leadership necessary to manifest the world changes that the company dreams about achieving. So consider the online shoe store, Zappos. Its vision is to deliver happiness to customers, employees, and vendors, which will be achieved through its mission of providing the best customer service possible and deliver wow through service. Now, there are critical differences between visions and missions, but both are needed to differentiate the organization from its competitors. Visions provide the why, while missions provide the who, what, where, when, and or how. Visions have a long-term focus or strategy, while missions focus on the day-to-day or operations. Visions provide a beacon for the future, while missions concentrate on the present. And visions must be led, while missions must be managed. And there are some free videos that I have for more ideas on when to manage and when to lead. But, in other words, visions and missions are not interchangeable, but they are complementary and interrelated. So finally, both visions and missions are based on the values that the organization holds dear, is committed to implementing throughout its functions, and uses as a foundation upon which to make its decisions. So here is a short list of core values to consider: honesty, integrity, truth, equanimity, thoroughness, longevity, and adaptability. So here's the long and short of visions. The length of your vision statement is, well, irrelevant. In fact, some vision statements are quite short, but can be extremely powerful. Disney, whose assets were valued at over 98 billion in 2018, has a concise four-word vision: to make people happy. Now, I can only imagine the hours and days and months and even years that went into fine-tuning those four words. And here's a note. Some sources cite a longer vision for Disney that more precisely articulates its vision, which is to be one of the world's leading producers and providers of entertainment and information. Still, that's only 14 words. Again, that's only 14 words. So, how Disney will become a world leader is found in its mission statement, which is using our portfolio of brands to differentiate our content, services, and consumer products. We seek to develop the most creative, innovative, and profitable entertainment experiences and related products in the world. So you can usually tell when a company is struggling with its identity or legacy in the marketplace when the vision is extremely lengthy, uses generic language, and fails to incite a powerful emotional response. So, what about a one word vision? Well, we've all heard the familiar adage in the KISS formula, or keep it simple, stupid. But visions that are too detailed, lengthy, or filled with jargon defy this wisdom. From a performance management standpoint, I prefer a vision statement that is short in length but conveys powerful connotative meanings that incite an emotional response in the organization's stakeholders. Leave the action plans for inclusion in the mission statement, but focus on the motivational impact of a vision statement. Well, at the beginning of the new year or financial cycle, many organizations step back and take stock of their place in the world. Is the company making an impact? And is it the desired impact? Are the products and services strategically aligned with realizing the legacy expressed in the vision statement? And are employees motivated, engaged, and committed to working in a way that ensures that the vision will be realized? Now, these are tough questions, but they're easily answered by a simple yes or no, but they directly relate to organizational results. So, following the KISS model, I've started using very short triggers that serve as the guiding light or vision for all strategic development, operational analysis, problem solving, and decision making. This started several years ago when I was introduced to the concept of eschewing New Year's resolutions. Although these resolutions are often abandoned within the first 30 days of the year, leading to frustration and guilt, I'm far too interested in lifelong learning and continuous growth to not have any new ideas to implement in the coming year. So, how do you avoid a lengthy to-do list of New Year's resolutions at work, but still identify critical goals, objectives, and performance indicators? The answer was to use a one-word personal mantra. And when I first began this technique in 2015, I chose the word forward. Okay, it's pretty vague. Forward to what? But it shows movement focused toward attaining a desirable future. In my case, the company was reorganizing from solely providing on-site training to launching an online learning library for clients. But this simple one-word mantra, forward, was surprisingly powerful in its ability to streamline company operations in a variety of ways. During organizational change, it is very easy to fall back into old habits. But by responding to the call to go forward, I found it much easier to let go of past beliefs, assumptions, and biases regarding markets, products, and even services. And forward reminded me that the past was, well, in the past, and I only needed to learn its lesson so that I could implement new strategies to move toward the future. And the call to move forward generated a more finely tuned ability to scan the landscape and find new trails that could lead to my desired vision. So for me, forward was a call to arms, a wake up call, and even a motivational nudge to power through difficult challenges and not retreat. And you know something? This one word mantra is very similar to the short four-word version of Disney's vision to make people happy, and, like Disney's, is an emotional appeal to do whatever is necessary to achieve the more detailed vision that is the company's legacy. So, what about you? Does your vision statement inspire you, excite you, compel you to take action to achieve a noble, desirable change in the world? And is your vision inspired by your dreams? Or is it rooted in mundane, daily minutiae that leaves you wondering what you've accomplished? So, to achieve your vision, maybe all you need is a daily one word mantra to get you on track, keep you on track, and remind you to celebrate your achievements on the road to success.